Okay, everybody, 2 application problems and then we are done with day 5. So, you are building a rectangular chest. You want the length to be 6 feet, the width to be 4 feet, and the volume to be 72 cubic feet. What should the height be? Okay, so let's think about this for a minute. If I have a rectangular prism, which is a box, okay, the volume of a box or a rectangular prism is length times width times height, which is the area of the base, okay, times the height. Now, if we take a look at this, the area of the base, if you can kind of see it sitting in there, is a rectangle. So the area of the base, you're going to have your length and your width, is going to be 6 times 4. Now, when we multiply that by our height, which we don't know, we should get the volume. Well, we do know the volume. It's 72. So now we just have to simplify this to try to figure out what our height is. So I'm going to take 6 times 4, which is 24. So we're going to have 72 equals 24 times our height. If I want to get height by itself, I'm going to divide both sides by 24. So 72 divided by 24 is 3. So I know the height of the chest must be 3 feet. Now, if we want to check that answer, okay, area of the base, 6 times 4, times height, which I'm hoping is 3. So 6 times 4 times 3 is 72. So that works out. Next one. You are building a 6-foot tall dresser. You want the volume to be 36 cubic feet. What should the area of the base be? Give a possible length and width. Okay, so let's think about this. Here I've got my base. They want to know what the area of the base has to be. We know the volume. We know the height. So I know that volume equals area of the base times the height. Well, the volume is 36. The area of the base, I don't know. The height, though, I know is 6. So the area of the base, I'm going to divide by 6, and then I'm going to get 6 equals big B, which means what should the area of the base be? Well, the area of the base has to be 6 feet squared. Now think about that. That's the area of this whole thing. Okay, so that has to be 6. And they said, well, give possible length and width. Well, this is my length, and this is my width. And when I do length and width, I have to get to 6. So what could a possible length and width be? I'm thinking length could be 3, and width could be 2. Because if I take 3 times 2, I'm going to get 6. And then if I take that 6 down here and multiply it by this 6 over here, I'm going to get a volume of 36. Can we think of something else? 6 by 1. That would work. So in this particular picture, I'm thinking they probably went with 3 by 2 because it looks much more of kind of like a rectangle that's closer to a square, versus if we were to do 6 by 1, we'd have a much longer dresser. So it doesn't matter which one you come up with because they both work. Okay, but if we're looking at the picture, I'd probably go with the 3 by 2, but you could also do 6 and 1.